Morton.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I rise to support, or to speak on rather, new clause 85, which is in my name, and in doing so, to also add my support to new clause 51 on solar and battery energy storage systems, and on new clause 39 on solar. The purpose of my new clause is to prohibit the development of battery energy storage systems on higher quality agricultural land. Because just last week in this place we had a debate on this topic. We heard from my friend, the Honourable Lady from South Northamptonshire, that there is actually 78 kilowatts of battery capacity either operating, awaiting construction, having received planning permission or awaiting consideration. That's equal to supplying 200 million homes, 10 times the houses that we actually have. This is ludicrous. There are numerous safety questions over fire risk, accessibility and proximity to homes and communities. Yet these storage systems are replacing crops and grazing for animals with metal containers, eating away and eating into the national food security at a time when actually we should be increasing food security and strengthening our food chains. Farmland, as we all know in this place, is irreplaceable. When it's gone, it's gone. What we are seeing is far too many planning applications coming forward where green belt risks being trashed, and the term grey belt is used to create a grey area which will be used by planning inspectors to take advantage of. So I do hope the government is listening to this point, and that one made by others on solar as well. I want to touch on the time that I have to support a number of other clauses and amendments that I know matter to my constituents. New clause 79 on the duty to cooperate. In constituencies such as mine, it's not that we don't expect to have targets, but we don't expect to do all the heavy lifting. We don't expect to pick up the can and let failing authorities such as Labour Birmingham off the hook. We know they can't manage their bins, and they certainly can't manage their housing either, as we've seen with the Commonwealth Village in Perrybar. 3 years on, none of those properties have actually been let. It cannot be right that housing targets in areas like Birmingham and London are being literally placed on to authorities such as Walsall, where we're having our targets hiked up, not least when evidence points towards more people wanting to live in towns and centres. Surely what we should be doing is regenerating these areas, building on our brownfield. Do it sensibly. It will protect the green belt, protect environments, protect green and open spaces that we all love and enjoy. I'd also like to support new clause 45 on intentional, unauthorised development, something that really irks some of my constituents. They write to me, they come and see me, where developers or individuals flagrantly breach or ignore planning regulation or permissions, creating misery to neighbours. How can it be that someone simply gets away without repercussion for doing this sort of thing when others abide by the rules and are left picking up the pieces? I know that time is short, so I've already spoken of my support for new clause 43 on preventing the merger of villages. This is crucial to constituencies such as mine, which are on the edge of Birmingham and where our communities risk being consumed in the urban sprawl of Birmingham. And finally, on Natural England, there is so much that I can say, but I really do worry that the government is giving more powers to an unelected quango when it comes to planning, and they're actually taking power away from local authorities and councillors. Thank you.
Wendy Morton.
Madam Deputy Speaker, fear not, I will keep my comments very, very brief, but I cannot let this bill go without saying the Planning and Infrastructure Bill was an opportunity. It was an opportunity to create the homes that we need, to support communities, support our farmers and farming, and support the environment, to ensure that good development is supported by good infrastructure. I've sat in this chamber for 2 days, listened to amendments, debated amendments, including my own on battery energy storage systems, and time again the government has just rejected them. What we have ended up with is legislation that drives a coach and horses through accountability. It seeks to steamroller over local people and to concrete over our precious green belt. It gives local people no rights, no voice, no say over how their communities are shaped for the future. On that basis, I will be voting against this at present.